Are you wearing a life jacket when you're paddleboarding because you're worried about hitting your head? Today I want to just talk about this very common misunderstanding. I hear this one all the time, and I regularly see it in social media comments too. It's usually when people are talking about beltpack life jackets for paddleboarding. Many people are opposed to these because they say, if you're wearing a beltpack and you hit your head and you're in the water unconscious, then this won't save you. And they're right. But the problem is that nor will this. A regular buoyancy aid that is good for paddleboarding is not going to keep your head out of the water if you are incapacitated. Indeed, a buoyancy aid like this is actually a great thing to wear when you're snorkeling and you want to have your head in the water, because it'll float you very nicely horizontally, head down. If you want a buoyancy aid that's going to keep your head out of the water if you are incapacitated, then actually, assuming it's inflated, this sort, the beltpack, are actually great, because once you've got this on and over your head and it's inflated, this will do a very good job at keeping your head out of the water even if you are unconscious. This is one of the reasons I'm a big fan of beltpacks. Yes, until it's inflated, it's not a life-saving device, but once it's inflated, it's actually a better life-saving device than this. So if you're worried about injuring your head and becoming incapacitated or unconscious when you're paddleboarding, honestly, your best bet is not these. Wear a helmet. But realistically, how likely are you to hit your head when paddleboarding anyway? It will be an incredibly freak accident. In the research I've done for my books on paddleboarding safety, I did find a couple of cases of people managing to hit their head or become incapacitated, but it's incredibly rare, and it's normally something that happens when you're coming alongside the dock or you're on a narrow piece of water like a canal and you fall and you hit the side of the canal, which obviously would not be great, but it does mean that you are right at the edge of the water and very easy to be rescued if somebody sees the incident. If you're out in the middle of the ocean on your paddleboard, it's incredibly unlikely that you are going to hurt your head in a paddleboarding accident. Unless, of course, you're paddleboard surfing, but that's a completely different game. And you wouldn't be wearing a life jacket for that anyway. The point is that there are many other much more important things that can go wrong, and you should be considering long before you base your safety equipment choice on the risks of hitting your head. Wear a life jacket for sure. They make an awful lot of sense. But don't make decisions about life jacket choice based on the incredibly unlikely chance of a head injury.